Well, folks, our lust for the outdoors has overcome us once again. It's extremely hot here in Texas, but it doesn't make a difference to us. We're going camping. Never fails. Every time we set out on a great adventure, we have to wait for this. But hey, at least they're working on improving things.
So here we are on our way to Pedernales Falls State Park. It's probably 102, maybe a little less by now because it's past 3 o'clock. Been a while since we've been to this park. Not sure what the conditions are going to be like. I know that it's really hot outside and I'm sure there's water. Swimming will be done. We just don't know where. Hey, did you notice? Clint's driving.
We're off to a good start already. Well, it looks like 44 is going to be the one. Does it seem like there's going to be enough shade?
Nowhere near shady enough. Let's keep looking.
All right, so this looks like a little bit more shade. The downside is we're going to be surrounded by RVs, but you know what? Here's the thing about RVs. They go indoors at night and they really don't bother anyone. You can't hear them. Which means you can't really disturb them either because they're indoors. They don't hear you nearly as much as tent campers do.
This is a really good tent spot. It's got trees all the way around it, so definitely shady.
I'm cool with it if you are. Well, they're awfully friendly around here. Nice goat, dude. This was really just a spur of the moment camp trip.
Normally we would come in late on a Sunday night, but we're trying to save a little bit of money, so we came daytime Monday.
I think we saved like 47 cents or something like that.
More like 20 bucks.
Before we go any further on this camping thing, we do need to catch up on something.
We recently just hit over 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome. And we would like to thank our 1,000th subscriber, Sarah Bearden. To do that, I'm gonna make her a keychain. Sarah Bearden, you earned it.
Now that we got the community building out of the way, we need to figure out what we're gonna do tonight. But first things first, gotta charge up a few devices. The Goal Zero stuff takes a long time to charge, but it lasts a long time once it's running. It looks as if we need to do a little recon mission. We don't know if there's a burn ban, because when we drove in, we didn't pay attention to the sign. Most of Texas is in a burn ban right now, so we're gonna walk around, see if anybody else is burning fires. We have charcoal, so we can still cook our dinner if there's a burn ban. It's just a fun project, you know? I guess if you're gonna hike in Texas in the summertime, now's the time to do it. Well, mission complete. That shimmering you see is a fire in a fire pit.
I can also see one through the trees there too. Sure is a lot of bugs out here.
Yes, there are. Well, I think our work is done here. Back to camp we go. The hike back up that hill was kind of hard, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Wow, wasn't expecting that.
Hot outside too.
Yeah, we're sweating like pigs. We'll just cool off for a minute and we'll probably cool down enough to go to sleep. Okay, I'm awake. It's day number 2 on this beautiful State Parkers adventure. The only problem that we're having today right now is heat. Heat is an issue, and yet somehow we still feel compelled to have fire going. We're at Pedernales Falls, and to be honest with you, it's extremely crowded. Pretty much everybody that's here is going to be swimming. There's no sense in facing this heat and walking around on the trails. So what we might do is try to find another park somewhere and go explore that. We've cleared our campsite. I'll show you. Campsite number 53. Not as shady as we had hoped, but you know, it's summertime in Texas. What can you do? So now we're heading back over to the truck and we're gonna get out of here for the day. What do you think? We should go check out Arkansas Bend?
Yeah, there's water there.
There's water there. It's one of the bends that we haven't been to yet on the Colorado River. Good coffee. We're here at Arkansas Bend Park in Lago Vista, Texas. I'm gonna drive around and see what the camping situation is like, and I guess find a spot if there's one available. I don't think there's gonna be too many people here. That's kind of a nice one. It's right on the water. I think they all pretty much are. What you're looking at behind me here is Lake Travis, and it's really, really windy today, which should make for some interesting swimming. Looks like there's a little shelf down here that you can walk out onto and kind of get in. Very easy access. We even have some fishing poles. We might fish today, I don't know. Burn ban is in effect, but fortunately we have this big old grill here that completely covers, so we don't have to worry about setting the lake on fire. What you over here doing?
I'm telling the people where we are right now.
That's probably smart. That's what summer sounds like here in Texas. I think our first order of business is going to be some swimming. We're hot, 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 and that water is right there, so why not? Now that we know about this little secret hideaway, we're probably going to spend a bit more time here, especially when the weather cools off and we can actually explore.
There's 2 miles of shoreline in this park, so I think later, once it cools off, we're going to take a stroll.
The campsites are not numbered. It's a first come, first served basis, and they seem to line along the tops of a limestone bluff. It gives you a really nice view over the lake and all of the lake activity that's going on right now. I guess we've probably counted 15 or 20 boats and jet skis today already.
And it's Tuesday.
The endless joys of exploration. We never know what we're going to come across when we come out to these places, and sometimes it's exciting, other times it's kind of blah, but we have a good time just because we're out there. So don't ever really get discouraged about the things that you may miss out on if you have to leave or something like that. Appreciate that you went out and checked out something new, you know? Melody took some pictures over here earlier. But I haven't really come over and checked this other side out yet. Here's the cool thing. If she wants to take photographs of the moon and the water tonight, basically we're on the edge of a peninsula. Over here is another section of Lake Travis. So as you can imagine, this place sort of fingers out like that, like a turkey leg almost. It's interesting. It's very windy today. I don't know if I'm gonna get the drone in the air or not. If I do, then I'll show you an aerial view of what this place looks like. If I don't, I guess you'll just have to Google it. Arkansas Bend, cool place.
Hey Raina, got my greens.
That is not just an ordinary piece of bread on the grill. That is a toasted PB&J. Extremely rare in these parts.
Quit playing with your food and eat.
Somebody's doing camping right. We're actually kind of running out of stuff, so we need to go to the store and get some provisions. I think we can leave our stuff here and be all right. Let's do it. Well, I think we got everything we needed. Now we just got to get back to camp and make sure our stuff is still secured.
And once we do that, we're gonna go back into the water because we just got some noodles.
As you can see, we're not going to be alone tonight. There is another couple across the way camping. I met them. I have my camera set up over there for a time lapse. The couple that pulled in right next to it, and they were kind enough to not mess with it. They did ask me if it was setting up for a time lapse, and I said yes, and they said they almost photobombed it, but they didn't. I can cut those frames out anyways. They seem to be pretty nice. Jacob and Caitlin are their names. These are going to be our neighbors for the evening. This is Jacob, and this is Caitlin. A couple like-minded individuals just kind of showed up, ruined our having it to ourselves, but hey, you know what? We'll share. We'll share. The merrier. Yeah. Well, it's getting dark. We're having to resort to lanterns and headlamps because we can't have a campfire tonight to illuminate our area. But that's okay. It's really hot, so it doesn't matter.
Looks like we're about to go on another night hike.
Off we go. Kind of hard to tell right now, but those lights right there are part of a gigantic party boat. And they're playing 80s music, and I hear people laughing. Sounds like a good Tuesday night. Well, that was a nice little night hike. We're dripping sweat.
We didn't break any ankles though.
Well, it's kind of breezy tonight, so it's keeping us relatively cool. It's not a sock night though, that's for sure. I'm gonna go ahead and slip back into my Olakais.
Yeah, because it really sucks having to get up in the morning and tie your shoes onto your feet instead of just sliding them in and going.
Yeah, the table's a mess, but you know what? It's going to have to stay that way. We are going to bed. That's a good night for you?
Yep. Good night. See you in the morning.
It's funny, I'm tucked away, Melody's tucked away, but as I'm talking to you now, I just noticed a spider web connected to my headlamp here. I don't know if that means there's a spider in here. But yeah, okay, well, great. He's gonna get real bored real quick, but he won't be able to get out because I'm all zipped in. Good night, everybody.